Alright, so let's go predict presents. So first things first, predicting for the presents. I want to say, like, immediately, that I think it's going to start with Worlds. I think it's the most obvious thing to start with. Because it's going to happen, like, during Worlds. So I do think that, even if they're not going to announce anything, I do think they're going to say something about Worlds, or really promote Worlds. Like a live stream or something. Related to Worlds. So I think they're going to spend like about, let's say 5 to 10 minutes just to talk about something we don't even need to talk about because it would be ongoing by the time it starts. Like, I'll be surprised if, like, we wouldn't notice, but they show the presents in Worlds. I won't be surprised if this actually ends up being a thing. But I wouldn't know. I'm not in Japan. I'm going to say that this is a guaranteed. I think they're also, I'm going to put like a 95% chance. I think they're actually going to do this. For Pokemon Go. Because the current season of Pokemon Go is ending in like 20-something days. Actually check. I checked it didn't check well enough. They're gonna announce the name of the new season, and I'm also gonna throw in a. I'm gonna go 50-50. 50-50 chance. Go will reveal Galar starters because for some reason there's barely any Gen A content in Go. Because I feel like the only Gen A contents currently in Go are the initial event that started with Zacian and Zamazenta, which includes stuff like Wooloo, like Phalanx, and the only other Galar content since then are Regieleki, Regidrago with local only raids that nobody liked. So this is every Gen 8 Pokemon currently in Go. I'm pretty sure I have all of them. Squavik, Greedent, Wooloo, Dubwool, Obstagoon, Berserker, Surfetch'd, Mr. Rhyme, Runerigus, Phalanx, Zacian, Zamazenta, Regieleki, Regidrago, Weirdeer, Cleavor, Ursaluna, Sneasler, and Overquill. That's every Gen 8 Pokemon you can get from Go in home. Okay, so with that in mind, I do think it's going to be an 80% chance that... So yeah, I'm going to say there is a higher chance that the Paldea starters will be in Go before the Galar starters. And that's entirely because of the promotional image of the anniversary drawn by, everyone's favorite fan artist, Yusuke. Kozaki, who apparently drew all of the anniversary images for Go. But yeah, the Paldea stars were in it, and like the thing about the anniversary images is that at some point between the making of that image and the next anniversary, every single Pokemon featured in that image will be in the game. So I do think that since the Galar stars were never featured in an anniversary image, but the Paldea is on the current one, I do think that the Paldea stars will have a higher chance of being in the game than Galar for some reason. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change even for Go any Paldea content. Next up, the thing is, I'm going to call it the Switch percent, which is kind of like already, like, bypasses the accuracy check. This is a data mine. Yeah. This is actually confirmed via data mine. I'm going to guarantee that Nemona's in there. And it's the only one that's absolutely sure that we guaranteed. I don't think there's going to be any new Masters content. I don't think so, because if there was other Masters content, we've already known about it. either through data mines or through already announced content. So I'm gonna say a 10% chance. Anything related to Masters, something we don't know. So yeah, something that's like just like gonna be announced there. That has never happened. So I think 10% chance, but it's still a possibility of Masters News be having something new. But I'm gonna give it a 10%. No, I'm not. I don't even give it a 10%. I'm gonna give it a 5% chance. I'm gonna say there is. I'm gonna say 7% chance of anything related to anything related to Cafe Remix. I don't know about Cafe Remix. I never played it, never bought with it. And Asleep. Oh, and Unite. I forgot. But I think I'm gonna put it higher. I'm gonna put a 9% chance something in Unite. 90% chance anything related to Unite. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say a weird take. So this is probably gonna be like a 40%. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's still possible. Either either animated or live action, so something of a new show. They could talk about Concierge. They could talk about maybe new Poketoon. I should just put shows in general. So they could probably talk about Poketoon, like a new season of Poketoon. Maybe they can do Concierge. We talk about Concierge. Maybe they could talk about something new. And I'm going to give this a 60% chance. I think it is. I think it's likely enough. Something related to Detective Pikachu. Something about a new game or a new movie. Something about Detective Pikachu. Here's what we do know. We do know from like a small little animation. A small animation like related to the presents that show like little like purple. I wouldn't say like distortions or whatever you call it. With a certain focus of an M. So I'm gonna call it a 90% chance anything related to Mewtwo. So the thing, I think it's gonna be more than just Raid Mewtwo. I'm gonna say this from that thing. If it's going to be Mewtwo, that is the next 7-star raid because it is known. It's a bit of a I wouldn't say it's a. I guess it's called a leak or a data mine. That there is something that happens when you do a Mewtwo 7-star raid, and you have Mew present. And that is, if you use Mew on a 7-star Mewtwo raid, Mew will gain some extra stats, and will also gain the Mightiest mark. So if you have Mew, because Mewtwo, the Mew will have Mightiest mark as well as the Mewtwo that you would catch. Actually, no, I'm gonna bump this up to 95%. I'm gonna bump this up. I think I'm near guaranteed that this is a thing. So next up, something that it'll be weird if they did not do this. It'll be weird if they don't mention the DLC, if don't mention Teal Mask at least. I think I don't know. I think it's likely they will just mention Teal Mask and not Indigo Disc. I'm gonna say I'm gonna call it similar to what they did with the Sword and Shield DLC. So yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like they might conceal, like maybe they do it like they did with Slowbro and Slowking in Sword and Shield DLC. They're gonna mask a few things, not show everything until it's already data mined. Okay, now next up, some wackier things I want to mention. I do think there is going to be a 95% chance that Centric will be in the presents in some capacity. And by that I mean it doesn't have to be a new Centric evolution. It doesn't have to be a Centric regional form. At this point, I think it's already too late for that. But because a lot of the promotional material for Teal Mask has Centric in it, I do think that... Actually, no. Hold on. Or Furret. Any mention of Centric or Furret anywhere it presents will be counted on my predictions. Remember last time I made a predictions video, I made predictions on specific Pokemon, being Clodsire, beyond it, Tinkaton being in any capacity, even if it's just like a passing reference or just a passing thing on when it comes to game stuff. Even if it shows up on a Terror raid for like a second and a half, that counts. I'm gonna say that's a 90% chance. I think it will happen, but I'm not holding my breath on it. That's something related to how do you spell Puchian? Slightly lower than Central Firm. I do think that anything related to these two would be in it. Next up are like predictions I want to see. Where's the okay? That one, there's going to be a new Pokemon that's going to be in the presents that is a new evolution original of a Gen 2 Pokemon. Because they've already done a lot of it on Scarlet as is. Okay, I'm going to say this is, I think there's going to be a 10% chance anything related to the most based Pokemon game ever made. I don't think this is going to be a thing. This is a massive doubt. Anything related to Pokemon Coliseum. And I think I'm going to say this is a 25% chance. It's 35 minutes long, so they would have time to announce something new. It doesn't have to be new games. Like I said, the new evolutionary regional of a Gen 2 Pokemon. I think that's the extent of Johto that we're going to see. But I don't think that I talk about aside from announcing something new with Johto Pokemon. This whole Glider and Apom thing, Pokemon Twitter, Pokemon formerly known as Twitter, has already revealed them to be exclusives. They might do something about it. I don't think they're going to announce a new Pokemon game here. I think that if they're going to announce a new Pokemon game, I think they're going to announce it on next year's Pokemon Day Pokemon Presents. But, and plus they already missed the opportunity, so I do think they're probably not going to do it. I think they're going to do it. They're going to release a new Johto game specifically. I don't think they're going to do Unova yet. I do not think they're going to do Unova yet. But I do think that something related to Johto might be a thing in the future. Be it like a new Let's Go or Legends or something completely different. Oh, right. Where the heck is a mythical? Like, so far we haven't had like a mythical yet. So I'm going to say this. Honestly, I don't think they're going to do it. I do not think that they're going to announce a mythical. Because, if they want to announce a mythical, they would have done it already. Because I think that I think it's possible that Game Freak and or the Pokemon Company as a whole stopped caring about mythicals. Because with Gen 8, the only mythical, really the only mythical we have is the Root, and he just kind of showed up. He just kind of showed up one day, and that's it. There's a movie about it. But I don't think that they're going to do Pokemon movies. I don't think they're going to do like Horizons movies. Honestly, I do not think. I think that if they're going to show a mythical, at this point, announce a movie with it. On my original beam card for last time's presents, what I have not mentioned yet is a new home feature. Oh, you see, no, wait, hold up. No, I think there will be a new home feature. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna call it 70%. 70% chance new home feature because it's already announced that they are doing maintenance and at the same time as the presents, like around the same time as presents, the same day. So if they're gonna do like maintenance around the same time as the presents, then that means that there's something about there's something about home that the presents would want to feature. So I'm gonna say this, because there's something. I think it's because of the announcement of the maintenance around the time of the presents. I do think that there's going to be something new with home. So I put Clodsire as a thing in the presents. I'm gonna say 30% chance that. Oh, ports. Time for the last thing that I put here, ports. And by ports, I mean the Nintendo Switch Online. They did not mention anything with the Nintendo Switch Online, so the question is, I do not think that I do not think they're going to mention it. I do not think they're going to mention it. I'm going to say it. 0. I do not think they're going to mention Actually, no, I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5. If it's there, then that'll be cool. But I don't. But I'm heavy doubting. because Nintendo Switch Online with the first with the Generation 1. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. If it does happen, I'm like guaranteed they're not going to be home compatible. I think there's it's very unlikely. Announcing a new paradox. Okay, that is reasonable. That is reasonable. So, because if they're going to, because I think last time they announced like Walking Rake and Iron Leaves just out of nowhere. But I think they won't be just showing up in raids out of the blue like they did last time. I think they're just gonna like put them in like the DLC as is. Maybe if they announce the new like legendary paradoxes, I think it's gonna be Terrakion and Raikou, and then save like Entei and Kabalion for the DLC itself, or for like part 2 DLC. Oh, TCG related nonsense. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say they're gonna start Worlds, because I know they're start World. I know they're gonna have TCG content in this. So I'm gonna say like anything related to the TCG. I think there's going to be content with TCG, but I think it's going to be related to this. Oh yeah, some people say that the Mewtwo thing is actually more related to Unite. You know, I think I'm gonna get rid of just the 7-star raid. I think there's gonna be more to Mewtwo than just the 7-star raid, because people are speculating maybe there might be a rerun of Armor Mewtwo and Go, or there might be Mewtwo with its Mega Y form and Unite. You know what? So this is stuff that I think is realistically possible. So I know this is realistically possible. So you know what? I want to do something like. Excuse you, Ditto. Let's move on to something that I would really want to see, like personal wants. And with that, I'm going to move Coliseum down here. I can also move the ports, so let's go move ports here. But instead, release Gen 1. I think I'm going to put out Gen 1 ports as a NSO-like service that uses Pokemon Home's premium plan, or make a higher tier of it. So I'm gonna say this: they're probably gonna do something similar, releasing ports, but similar to NSO, but you don't need NSO itself to get to use it. So I think, and maybe that's going to be the new theory of the home. So I think that this exactly will be this. That is the thing. Like whatever is going. So this is like a higher chance of there's something new with home. But my one is that something to be exactly this. Let's show new stadium. The idea with the new stadium is similarly to this. Maybe release it as like a service that uses the home thing, so you can use that new stadium that uses home. Like, you know, take Pokemon home, maybe make teams in it based on what you have at home, and then use that for stadium, I guess. It's really so that you can play in like a battle environment that's not limited to what we have now in Gen 9. Like you can make Mega Evolution, Z move, etc., do various formats. I don't even care. Mini games, gym leader tower, that sort of thing. And new spin-off is exactly a new conquest. Like surely, like the heads of the Pokemon Company would realize that games like the Fire Emblem series is selling very well now. Why not they capitalize on it? You know, ask the Nobunaga's Ambition people, the Samurai Warriors people to, you know, do another collab and make more Pokemon Conquest. Like, surely they've noticed by now how well like Three Houses and Engage are. So they could probably do new Conquest. That's why they haven't done it yet. Cause they'll be funny. be hilarious if they do a Pokemon Warriors game. They'll never do it. I'm putting it in here because they'll never do it. How about something in Go? A way to easily obtain hard to obtain Pokemon. Like Salazar or Larvesta. Maybe they'll probably like say, oh hey, the next season will be all this, and the first thing you'll do in that new season is that Pokemon's originally hard to obtain, it'll be obtainable. Ooh, here's an idea. Okay, so I just want to see what happens. DLC will have a way to evolve Meltan. I'll be funny if they're like, the Pokemon Presents will find a way to not only obtain Meltan, but also to evolve Meltan without the use of Pokemon Go. The idea behind this is so that Pokemon games can now move away from Pokemon Go. Like, so that Pokemon Go will no longer be needed. And can find a way to separate itself from Pokemon Go and have it die a very brutal death, as it should. Like, Go can still exist on its own, but like, I want it to now be completely separate from it. And because of that, another want, Pokemon Home will remove the Go Dex. Because I hate it. I personally hate it. Like, I absolutely hate the fact that the Go Dex exists in Home. Like, as someone who likes to complete the Pokedex, doing like the impossible is very frustrating. I have to kind of cover everything I would want. Oh, hold on. You know what? Hold up. This might be a weird take, but a personal one for the Presents. To completely omit Happy Mix Sleep and Unite on Presents. I think that they will do something with Unite because of Worlds. Like, if they show Unite because of Worlds, that's okay. I'm talking about separate to that. Like, if there's gonna be a new character for Unite, sure. I don't want that. Like, if they're gonna show a new character, let it be like within the World segment. The Inevitable World segment. But I don't want like the rest of the Presents to feature Unite. Sleep, same thing, does I think Sleep is recent, so it could be featured. But just if I were to choose the Presents, I would not show it all. It's these two. It's these two throwing the freaking soccer ball at me. Wow, I tackled the ball all over there. Go get it, boys. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. If they're gonna show a new Paradox, I want to see a new Paradox. So it'd be cool if you can see like new Paradoxes, but the Paradoxes aren't based on legendaries. Like maybe like Leavanny or Helioptile or something. I was looking for a regional form of underutilized Pokemon. So, I don't know. Oh my goodness, my character, it is soaking wet. The character is completely wants nothing to do with this. But I'm still, like, not even halfway done with this sandwich. Honestly, the one thing I want the most is this, but they'll never just, announce a removal of something. They won't do it. Oh, you know what? Okay, this will be unrelated to the Presents, but if Home gets something new, I'm gonna bet that it gets Data Mine. Hold on. Technically, there's sort of leaks about what we know about DLC's decks, but it'll be funny if Home does get updated and it contains the decks for Kitakami, and we know every Pokemon's in it, and like we're it and the Blueberry Academy Terraria. That would be insane if we just somehow know everything. But it's unrelated to the present itself, but I want to see it happen. Specific spin-offs. How about Pokken? Or, oh, what about, for some reason, there has been updates to Pokemon Quest in China, but nowhere else. So I'm gonna ask the question: where is Pokemon Quest? Oh, the freaking soccer ball with these two. Like I never had issues with like just standing there, but these two right now they really just want to bother me. Oh right. Okay, I'm gonna lump it with something new with home, but I don't know why I haven't thought of it. I haven't thought until now. Why haven't I thought about this until right now? I think that realistically, if they're gonna update Pokemon Home, we need more boxes. We need more space. And I'm putting it as a personal want because I have way more than 6,000 Pokemon stored between my Switch games. And they're just like, I really want to order my, put some order in my deck, my boxes, to make it look nice. But it's hard to do so when you have over 6,000 Pokemon between all your games. Alright. I think this is all my personal wants. I think we're done here with predictions and just personal wants. Honestly, I think I'm good here. I think this is the full extent of what I want to see in it.